All right, Dirt Burners Racing. Round number 2, race number 1, two-wheel buggy open. Lap number 5 is in for Jim Bronson. He runs a 16.537. He is your leader, followed by Kevin Heller. He is also on lap number 5. His fast lap on number 5 was 17.8, followed by Alex Vascan in the third spot, 17.515, and Eric Cisco. He's on a 16.503. Two-wheel open, no motor limit, two-wheel drive buggies here at Dirt Burners. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Jim Bronson still out front. He chops down that fast lap to a 16.573. He's still followed by Kevin Heller, Alex Vascan, and Eric Cisco. Find your leader on the track. He is coming into the infield now. He's got Alex Vascan in front of him. That's the silver buggy with the white wheels. It's going to make it right by Alex. Coming through the washboard now to the Dragon's back. Let's see how he crosses over that. All the way over the top. Perfect and smooth. That's Jim Bronson, silver car with white wheels. Followed by Alex Vascan. That is your third place driver. Second place coming in the infield now. That's Kevin Heller. Green rear wheels, white front. Kind of purple and gold. And then he's got Eric Cisco right behind him. We got a minute 40 to go in round number 2, race number 1, two-wheel open. Two-wheel blinky buggy is next. And that would be heat number 1. Remember, check the order, guys. Make sure you're in the right heat. We've resorted and switch the running order. Coming up on a minute to go. Still got Jim Bronson out front. He's on an 18.501. That's going to be a new TQ pace. Broke out the first round, was on an 18.5 something, but is on an 18.501 now. With 45 seconds to go, maybe you can put it on a 19 lap pace. He's close. Kevin Heller, your second place driver, is on a 17.509, followed by Alex Vascan, 17.510. 25 seconds to go. Jim Bronson still out front on an 18.501.15. Vascan now your second place driver on a 17.510, followed by Heller 17.515 and Eric Cisco 16.514. 12 seconds to go. Remember, drivers, keep going until we call your name. Marshall, stay in your position until the race is over. Master clock has expired. Jim Bronson, you are done. Alex Vascan, you are still on the clock. Keep going. Kevin Heller, you're still on the clock. Keep going. Everyone's still on the clock except for Jim. Vascan, you're done. Still waiting on Heller and Cisco. Kevin Heller, you're done. Cisco, you're done. That is a race. Jim Bronson takes that, an 18.5 flat with a 6.5. Going to be new TQ. Alex Vascan second with a 17.509. Kevin Heller 17.514 and Eric Cisco with a 16.511. Next up is going to be two-wheel 17.5 blinky buggy. Bring them out. Drivers, rack your cars up. Come right out to the track to turn marshal. We'll go live. All right, race number 2 is two-wheel stock 17.5 Blinky Buggy. I got checks from Eric, Bill, and Daryl. Still waiting on John, O'Deuce, and Doug. Got O'Deuce Christian, John Draw checked in, Doug Hodges checked in. All right, Dirt Burner Racing, minute 20 in, 3:40 to go. Round number 2, race number 2 is the first heat of two-wheel stock 17.5 Blinky Buggy. Your leader is on an 18.510 pace. That's Eric Ricardo, followed by John Draw, Bill Collinger, O'Deuce Christian, Daryl Smith, and Doug Hodges. This is your TQ group. Set in the first round by Eric Ricardo, a 17.506. He's on an 18.510 right now, followed by John Draw, 18.513, 17.501 for Bill, O'Deuce, a 17.509, 15.505 for Daryl Smith, and a 14.503 for Doug Hodges. Two minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Your leader still is on an 18.512. His fast lap was a 17.05. Second place, a 17.05 for fast lap. He's with a 1. Ricardo with a 7. They are duking it out. 2 seconds separate them on the clock. Your leader coming to the start-finish line now, that's Eric Ricardo. The orange car going over the Dragon's back, landing on top, driving off. Second place is John Draw doing the same. The all-yellow car with the black stripes and yellow wheels. Coming into the infield now, coming to the starting grid, that's John Draw. He's your second place. Got the fast lap on lap number 4. Leader's coming up to some traffic. Remember, guys, Infmar style qualifying, your leader is coming up on you. If you can let him by, that's the orange car with the white wheels. He is duking it out on the clock. For a new TQ, they are on the same pace, 2/10 now, separating Eric and John. Fast lap now down in the 16s by John Draw, 16.6 on lap 9. That's the yellow car coming into the infield now. He's got plenty of clear track in front of him, looking to make some moves here with 1:40 to go. Your leader still, Eric Ricardo. Orange car coming through the infield now with the white wheels. He's exiting the infield. He's got 2 cars in front of him. Second place now to the starting grid. That is John Draw. Yellow car, yellow wheels. Coming to the Dragon's back. Your leader upside down, but not for long. Alex Ascan doing quick work. See how they cross the stripe with a minute 5 to go. Ricardo's done. John Draw's done, just waiting on Daryl. That's a race. Super narrow, tight, a new TQ by Eric Ricardo, an 18.514, followed by John Draw, an 18.516. O'Deuce, a 17.503. Bill Collinger, 16.511. 16.515 for Daryl Smith, and Doug Hodges, a 15.512. Good race. Two-wheel drive, Blinky Buggy heat number 2 is up. New TQ set by Eric Ricardo, an 18.514 with a 7. Earl K, Senior, Ty Passion, James Perrin Jr., the Nord, and the Colonel are all going to have to try and best that. Dirt Burner Racing, Saturday afternoon, April the 21st. Live on YouTube from the tower. Cars checking in. Just got to get the Colonel and Ty to check in. Get this one going. I see turn marshals coming out to the track. I got Ty. What about the Colonel? You out there, Colonel? Which one's the Colonel? Red, white, and blue? All right, I got a check from everyone. Marshall's in position. Loop is live in less than 5. Master clock underway. for race number 3 of round number 2. It's two-wheel drive stock 17.5 Blinky buggy. Let your drivers get some laps on this track before we start calling out times. Flippity dippity coming through the washboard. All right, first lap's coming in. You got Earl K. He puts down a 20.4, followed by Senior, a 21 flat, followed by Ty, 21.3. New fast lap by Senior at 18.7. James Barron Jr., a 21.6, 23.7 for Colonel, and the Nord, a 24. Minute 10 in, 3:48 to go now. Senior out front, he's on a 16.512, followed by Earl K, 16.519, 15.509 for the Colonel. Ty's on a 15.513. The Nord, a 14.06, and a 13.22 for James Barron Jr. Final leader on the track, that's the Colonel, red, white, and blue, coming into the infield now. Coming to the starting grid, that's the Colonel, your first place driver, on a 15.504 now. Fast lap was an 18.7, a tick behind Senior's 18.77. A lot of grip out there. I see cars traction rolling. Woo! In the penalty box goes Senior. Gonna take a minute, take a deep breath, get back underway. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. The Colonel now out front. He's on a 16-lapper now with a 5:16. He's got the fast lap, an 18.71 now on lap number 6. That's the one they're on. Would be lap number 7 for the Colonel now. Find him on the track. He's coming to the start-finish line. We got a problem on the Dragon's back. We got someone dipping over. Thank you for the spectator. Past the halfway point, still got Colonel, Earl K, the Nord, Ty Passion, Senior, and James Barron Jr. Pizzas are here. Coming up on 2 minutes left in this race number 3, two-wheel stock buggy, 17.5. Blinky. You got the Colonel out front. He's on a 16.511, followed by Earl K, Ty Passion, the Nord, and Senior and Junior of different parents. There's your leader. Oh, gets a little crossed up after the Dragon's back. Bill Collinger out there quickly to turn him over. The life of a turn marshal in the corner. Whoa! Your leader getting crossed up again. Got a stout gap between him and Earl K. With a minute 15 to go. This is round number 2, race number 3. That's two-wheel stock, 17.5 Blinky buggy. One minute to go. Your leader is the Colonel, red, white, and blue, coming through the starting grid now, exiting the infield to the washboard. Boom, boom, boom. On and off, the Dragon's back. That is your leader, the Colonel. Gonna try and elevate himself into the A main. With 30 seconds to go. He's on a 15 now. Followed by the Nord on a 14, Earl K a 14. Still jumbling around with 20 seconds to go. Remember, Marshall, stay in your positions. Drivers keep pushing until we call your name. Master clock has expired, but keep going until we call your name. Tashi, you're done. Or okay, you're done. Everyone else is still hot. James Perrin Jr., you're done. Lenore's done. Eric Sr. is done. Just waiting on the Colonel. Out on his victory lap. Slowly. He's dumping. Might have, probably got too much blower fan in there. All right, that's a race. Remember, drivers, go on ahead and put them up in the rack or take them out to your turn marshal position too. You can do that. Right out the turn marshal, as soon as I get drivers checked in, we'll get this one underway.
All right, Earl, back to you.
Race number 4 is 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. All right, just waiting on James Perrin and James Perrin Jr. to check in. I got 2 turn marshals, soon to be 4 turn marshals now. I got 1 person back to back. The Nord, can you come over to the corner? Alex, can you help us out? I'll forgive you. Oh. Someone's car's on over there. James Perrin Jr. Looks like your car's on. Yeah. Yep, he's got it. All right, I got plenty of turn marshals. I got everyone checked in. All right, loop is live in less than 5. Good news, you guys all made the A main. You're in the show. This is the only 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. Last week we had 2. Remember, Infomar style qualifying, you are all on separate clocks. You may be close on the racetrack, but far apart in time. Please give yourself room. The cleaner the racetrack in front of you and behind you, the faster you will be able to go. First lap's coming in. Let everyone cross. So far it's looking like Eric, he's on a 17.2 for his fast lap, 16.5 by Hodges. Daryl Smith, 17.2, 18.2 for James Perrin, 17.7 for Rick Hodges. Bill Collinger, 19.5, 22.8 for James Perrin Jr. Leader's pace after 2 laps is an 18.501. Going to be looking to break into the 19s with these four-wheel drive machines. Tons of grip and just enough power. Limited at 13.5. Your leader, white top, blue sides, exiting the infield now. That's Eric Ricardo coming through the washboard. Boom, boom, boom. He's got 1 car in front of him. He's going to try and make that behind him, and he does. Into the infield, your leader. That's Eric Ricardo. White car with the blue sides. He's on an 18.502. His fast lap was a 16.1 on lap number 2. He's followed by James Perrin, 18.515. Jeff Hodges at 18.5, now 13 into second place. James Perrin on the 15. Daryl Smith now in 4th, followed by Bill Collinger, Rick Hodges, and James Perrin Jr. Live here at Dirt Burners from the Tower. This is round number 2, race number 4. This is 13.5 four-wheel drive buggies. Your leader's pace is an 18.502. That is the white car with the blue sides. He's coming into the infield now. Here he is in the starting grid. That's Eric Ricardo. He's on 18.502 still. His fast lap was a 16.161 on lap number 2. Jeff Hodges, his fast lap was a 16.5. Leader's pace still 18.503. Second place, 18.512. That's Jeff Hodges, followed by James Perrin, Daryl Smith, Bill Collinger, Rick Hodges, and James Perrin Jr. Closest race on the track is for second and third. You got Jeff Hodges and James Perrin battling it out. We've got 2 seconds separating each other on the clock. They are also close on the track. James Perrin now coming into the washboard. That's the green and yellow car with the white wheels over the Dragon's back, landing on top and off safely. Minute 40 to go. You still have Eric Ricardo, who got 18.504, followed by Jeff Hodges, James Perrin. That's the battle for second. Now that is, looks like the gap is widening between Jeff and James. James falling back just a little bit with a minute 25 to go. You still got Eric Ricardo out front. That is the white with blue sides. Find him on the track. He's coming up to some back markers into the infield. He's going to get by one just fine. He's at the starting grid. He's going to be coming up to Bill, the blue with red trim, doing a little dance when he heard his name. 1 minute to go. Round number 2, race number 4. Next up is Trucky Truck. Bring him out, guys. Your leader over the Dragon's back, landing on top, safely off. White top, blue sides, white wheels. That's your leader, Eric Ricardo, coming to the start-finish line. He's got to go through the washboard first. Boom, boom, boom. Lands on top of the Dragon's back and off safely with 25 seconds to go. He's looking to beat his TQ, or Jeff Hodges' TQ from round number 1 with an 18.511. He's got that in hand with an 18.503. 15 seconds to go. Jeff Hodges trying to track him down now. He's got 5 seconds separating him. Not much time left. Going to need a big mistake from your leader now. Got plenty of clear track into the starting grid now. That's the center section of the track. Master clock has expired. Marshals, stay in your positions. Drivers, keep going until we call your name. Everybody's still hot on the clock. Keep pushing. Jeff Hodges is done. Daryl Smith is done. James Perrin, you're done. Everyone else is still on the clock. Eric Ricardo's done. Rick Hodges done. Bill Collinger's done. Just waiting on James Perrin Jr. He's still out there. Broke out early. The race is over. Eric Ricardo takes that with a new TQ, 18.505. Quick time was a 16.161 on lap number 2, followed by Jeff Hodges, 18.508 with a 16.583. James Perrin in third, an 18.514. Bill Collinger, 17.508. Daryl Smith, 16.502. Rick Hodges, a 16.517. And James Perrin Jr. out early on 14.459. Rack them up, come right out to turn marshal, guys. You got truck. We are live on YouTube from the Dirt Burners Tower. We got 1 viewer and 1 like. We're so popular. Tell your friends to look up the Drawer 77 channel. There's all types of dumb video game stuff and 1 race video from today. Just waiting on James Perrin. He's back to back. He'll be right out with that fancy orange and yellow starry truck. There's Alex Vescan and Rich Bronson already out there. Oh, it's not orange and yellow anymore. It's black and green and white. Elvis, costume change. All right, I gotta check from everyone. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Loop is live in less than 5. All right, truck. We have one 4-wheel short course and a couple of mod 2-wheel stadium trucks. My personal favorite. I wish it would come back. Definitely a good training tool. Get fast with a stadium truck and you got all that extra room to work with once you switch to 2-wheel drive buggy. Getting close to them pipes. I'm going to go out on a limb and say your leader is possibly going to be James Perrin. A couple of extra wheels moving in that truck, making him go fast. His fast lap on number 1 was a 17.1, followed by Vascan on 18.2 and 18.3 for Rich Bronson. Mixed class racing in truck. Airing it out goes James Perrin. White front, black back, 4x4 short course. Oh, and he gets it on his side and writes his own ship. That's a good thing about 4x4 short cars. Every now and again you can write your own check and cash it. Take it right to the pay window. Lots of moving parts there. Centrifugal forces and parachutes. Sometimes you get that one. What do they say in Lebowski? Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. All right, we got a minute 50 in, 3:10 to go. James Perrin is out on a 17.508. Looking to still search out that fast lap he set in the opening stages of this race on lap number 1. It's quiet though, and he's running. Gonna open the door for Rich Bronson and Alex Vascan. The stadium trucks will revolt. Coming up on the halfway point, you've got Rich Bronson now tracking out front. He's on a 16.502, followed by Alex Vascan. He's on a 16.514. Fast lap is really tight between the two. That's going to get slapped down by Alex Vascan. He runs an 18 flap on lap number 8. He's tracking on 9, and he's going to go right by Rich Bronson. We might have a new leader. Alex Vascan coming up to the Dragon's Back, lands safely on top. Rich Bronson the same. Rich Bronson the red truck with yellow wheels. Alex Vascan silver and red with the yellow star. Minute 50 to go. Looking to conclude round number 2. Race number 5. We'll do a short break and a resort once again. Really only is going to affect the 2-wheel 17.5 blinky buggy category. Make sure you check your times and your orders. Minute 25 to go. Race number 5. We got Rich Bronson out front, followed by Alex Vascan. James Perrin out early. James Perrin's TQ is going to be safe as 17.512 from round number 1. Unless something magical happens out of one of these trucks here in the next 1 minute. My daughter would say, whistle poop. All right, Rich Bronson, your leader, 16.506. Got Alex Vascan tracking him down 1 second behind. Now Alex up front. 2 seconds separating with 30 to go. Got plenty of clear track for the two of them, plenty of turn marshals. The groove forming, plenty of grip out there with 25 to go. Vascan Bronson pairing out early. Both cut down the quick time of their run. Lap number 10 for Rich Bronson was an 18.17. Number 8 for Vascan was an 18 flat. Rich Bronson now looking to maybe get in front of him. Master clock has expired. Marshals, stay in your positions. Drivers, keep going until we call your name. That's a race. Round number 2 is complete. Track maintenance will begin. We'll have a short recess and a restart, and we will get back underway in 10 after 2.